This is a review of the solar charger power bank portable charger. It's the box that it comes in, and you can see that it includes a 25,000 mAh battery along with the ability to charge in the color of black and orange. The box also includes a micro USB to USB connector, which can be used to charge the device. You do not have to use the solar panels to do that, as well as a quick user manual that goes over a couple of items. The solar panels fold up and then snap together to hold them. Overall, this thing is pretty heavy. It also includes a flashlight, which you hold down the power for 3 seconds to activate. Press once to go into SOS mode, twice to go into flashing, and finally one more time to turn it off. Along the side, you can see when you press that power button that lights will light up, indicating how much battery charge is left. The green light will light up if solar is being used to charge the battery. 25,000 mAh is quite a bit of capacity. You can see the solar charger is actually even now, charging the battery. See the green light? The panels put out almost 5 amps when fully charging, but the wired charger will only accept 1.5 amps. Just be aware that the charging of this unit over solar can take quite some time. In some of the feedback, it was indicated that a fully empty battery would take almost 3 days to fully charge. That, of course, can change based upon the lighting conditions and can change based upon how much daylight you have. We like the ability to have a battery connected into the charger because different chargers will charge differently from different solar panels. And we've had problems finding the right batteries previously. Also, a battery is really handy to have for a solar charger. We're going to be doing some traveling and don't know exactly what the electricity is going to be available at the location we're going to be in. So having the ability to charge the battery or throw it on solar to charge it up is a great opportunity. Also, not having to be tied to the solar panel and having the solar panel connected to our phone is nice. It means that we could hang this solar panel charger someplace, leave it, come back, and plug it into our phones later. 25,000 mAh batteries should be able to charge even large battery demanding devices like a laptop or a iPad. For a cellular phone, you should be able to get 4 or 5 charges out of the cellular phone, depending upon how much is drained and depending upon how big your cell phone is. Other cell phones, it may do more. The design, the leather, everything kind of feels pretty good here. The weight is quite hefty. I would say it's at least a pound, maybe 2 pounds. You definitely don't want to put this in your pocket for backpacking, but car camping, things like that, I think it's a great opportunity. One of the things we found in just playing with it is we threw it in the dashboard of the car, and I quickly felt the heat on the device and was really concerned about how hot it was. I don't recommend that you throw this in the windshield of your car because in looking through the manual here, the operating temperature is only up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. That is not all that hot when you're talking about a car environment. And likely the car will get up over 200 degrees. So throwing this in the windshield where everything reflects, the car gets hot, the device gets hot because it's charging. I think that's a recipe for concerns. The other thing that we noticed when it was in the heat was that the glue along the edges that hold the solar panels in was starting to separate. So this is either a design flaw or you really have to be concerned about how much heat is going on these panels. But anytime you're in direct sunlight, you're going to get a lot of heat. And so I'm almost thinking that that's maybe a design flaw, that the glue will unmeld at a certain temperature, and that temperature is commonly reached during solar charging. We didn't have any issues with it separating over the long term, and you can see that the binding is still pretty good now. So I don't think that we'll have issues with it over the long term. You can see it's all stitched in, things like that. But it did bring me a little bit of concern. Portability is nice. I love the aspect of this little snap here. Snap seems really durable. There are 2 USB outputs here, and that'll do up to 2.4 amps. So some good output, but not fast charging. So do note that it'll give a fast charge, but not fast charging, super fast charging for your phones. That requires USB-C, which isn't included here, or some of the power delivery options. But 2.4 is a good amount. It's much faster than the 1 amps, and the included flashlight is nice. So that's about all I have. Again, 25,000 mAh. The solar panel provides 5 volts and 5 watts, but that varies based upon conditions. And the output is 2.1 amps, so clarification there. If you are charging it from being empty, just note you've got hours to be able to charge this. It isn't a real quick charging. It is 1.8 amps charging. So 25,000 mAh, 1.8 amps. It's going to take a while. So nice charger, solar combined. Those two combined cost was still pretty low, so I'm happy with the purchase.